people, places, things, and events did not happen in time and space. Whether one holds to the well-housing form of the JEDP theory or one of the multitude of mutations that have come about in the last 200 years, the bedrock of the theory remains the same. The events of the Torah, the Pentateuch, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, these books were not written until hundreds of years after the time periods that they report. For example, Genesis chapter 15, the Abrahamic covenant. That was an invented history by the Yahwehists sometime in the 9th or 10th century, more than 1,000 years after Abraham would have lived. And the circumcision covenant, Genesis 17, wasn't invented until the priestly source, the 5th or 6th century BC, more than 1,000 years after Abraham would have lived. In the JEDP theory, the Exodus did not happen in time or space. Instead, it's the product of all the authors, the Yahwehists, the Elohimists, the Deuteronomists, and the priestly source, inventing a history hundreds of years after it reports to have happened. Also, the covenant at Sinai did not happen in time or space, but instead is a mutation from these authors hundreds of years after it's reported to have happened. This view has huge implications on Jeremiah. Jeremiah was a prophet to the southern kingdom of Judah at the end of the 7th century, beginning of the 6th century BC. And Jeremiah reports that God said, I'm going to make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. And it will not be like the covenant I made with them when I took them by the hand and led them out of Egypt. But keep in mind, under the JEDP theory, the Exodus is myth. It didn't happen in time or space. Sinai covenant is religious myth. It didn't happen in time or space. So what could the possible new covenant be if it's not identical, not happening in time or space, but simply religious history, whatever that is?